Understanding emergency codes 10200 versus 102,000. Understanding the difference between these codes is crucial. Let's look into the distinct difference between a 10200 and a 102,000. We will also explore the dispatcher's critical role and the protocols that ensure the safety of emergency crews. (10200) calls for a police presence without indicating an immediate threat. The situation is not necessarily life-threatening, but law enforcement is required. This could be for various reasons, such as a disturbance or a need for traffic control. (102,000) on the other hand, is a distress signal of the highest urgency. It indicates that the crew is facing an emergency and is in imminent danger. This could be due to a hostile individual, an unsafe environment, crew involved in a serious MVC, or any situation posing a direct and immediate threat to the crew's safety. It ensures a quick, coordinated, and effective response in emergency situations. Requesting police presence. Code 10200 signifies a need for police presence at the scene. This code doesn't necessarily imply a life-threatening situation, but it does require law enforcement to manage the situation. Imagine a scenario where paramedics respond to a call involving an intoxicated patient. The individual is disoriented and becoming increasingly agitated. While not directly threatening the paramedics, the situation has the potential to escalate. In such a case, the paramedics would use code 10200. This informs the dispatcher that police presence is required to control the situation. This example illustrates that 10200 is not an emergency call in itself. Rather, it's a request for law enforcement to ensure safety and order. It allows paramedics to focus on their primary tasks without compromising their safety. Moving on to code 102,000, a cry for immediate help. Code 102,000 is a distress call of the highest order. This code is used when the emergency crew is in immediate danger. It triggers an immediate and forceful response from all available units. Consider a scenario where paramedics are responding to a domestic dispute call with injuries. As they arrive, they hear shouting and what sounds like gunfire. The situation is volatile and poses a direct threat to their safety. This is a 102,000 situation. The paramedics, recognizing the imminent danger, would immediately push their emergency alarm button or verbally transmit 102,000. This alerts the dispatcher that the crew is in peril. Upon receiving a 102,000, the dispatcher initiates a multi-pronged response. Police is dispatched with the highest priority. An additional ambulance or a supervisor response unit is deployed to the area as backup. Section 4. Dispelling the myths, what 102,000 is not. The gravity of a 102,000 call necessitates a clear understanding of what it is not. It is not simply a request for additional resources. It's not a code used lightly. Misusing this code can have serious consequences. For instance, a 102,000 should not be used if a crew cannot gain access into a residence. It should not be used for situations that are tense, but not immediately life-threatening. While accessing the residence is a concern, it does not represent an immediate threat to the crew's lives. Similarly, a disagreement with a patient's family, while potentially challenging, doesn't warrant a 102,000. These situations require de-escalation techniques and clear communication, but they do not signify an imminent threat to the crew. The misuse of a 102,000 code can dilute its urgency. It can lead to complacency and delayed responses in genuine life or death situations. Therefore, understanding the true meaning and implications of this code is paramount. Section 5. Protocol activation, from distress call to resolution. The moment a 102,000 code is declared, a well-defined protocol swings into action. This ensures a swift and coordinated response to secure the safety of the endangered crew. The dispatcher immediately acknowledges the crew and calls a 103 on the channel. A 103 means that channel is silenced to any other transmissions. This is done so the dispatcher can maintain communication solely with the unit who activated the alarm. The dispatcher may have crews who are not involved in the emergency switch over to wall CAC or a special event channel. Remember, this can be difficult for the dispatcher because they are already monitoring several radio channels at one time. They will be simultaneously monitoring Chatham-Kent, Lambton County, PCOM, hospital patches, and now a special event channel. The dispatcher will also immediately notify all relevant units. This includes police, fleet supervisors, CAC management, and they will also dispatch a backup unit to the area. Time is of the essence, and every second saved can make a difference. Once the situation is resolved, the dispatcher must receive confirmation from both paramedics. Each paramedic must transmit 10-2000 Alpha Charlie, or the situation is still considered active. Section 6. Clarity in emergency situations. Emergency codes are the lifeline of effective communication in crises. They provide a standardized language that cuts through chaos and ensures everyone is on the same page. The difference between 10-200 and 10-2000, though seemingly small, is monumental in its implications. Understanding these codes is not just about memorizing definitions, it's about comprehending the weight they carry and the actions they trigger. When used correctly, they facilitate a rapid and appropriate response, potentially saving lives. Proper training and ongoing reinforcement of these codes are crucial for maintaining the integrity of emergency responses. To conclude, knowing and using emergency codes correctly helps make response efforts more effective. Being well prepared and informed ensures everyone's safety during emergencies. Thank you for your attention and dedication to improving emergency response protocols. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay safe. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. All visuals in this presentation are stock images and videos and do not represent real individuals.